Oh, selamat malam
Semuanya,
teman-teman
teman-teman
semua.
semuanya.
Oke, let's go. Ayo, boy, please, boy. Aman. Nah, saya kan. Oke, cuy. Like lah, boy. Let's go. Masih Liga. Oke, dengar, boy. Jam 12 yang saya nonton aja. Subscribe goceng ngukul aja. Seberapa timnya, boy? Tilunya.
Opat akhirnya tukang hiji deui hantu
Derby. Jingo. Ngelek KB geus ngelek KB. Opat. Dapat 7 menit ya tuh.
bebas
Genep menit ya. 7 menit. Let's go 7 menit. 8 menit isi lihat ting 3 menit.
7 menit ya 7 pertahan kame loba golna ngecor-coretan loba
Oh ya, sa.
Chelsea nah
Iya
2000 lain 2000 ayo
ya,
Barca MU tah
tuh aya peta terken ya. Sa MU. Terus mana, boy?
Barca
Barca ini bahas kali Michigan.
bayar
Elak ya nih.
Hah?
Elak bayar.
Lewandowski
Elak bisa. Men.
ih Neuer-nya
Oh.
pakai ieu wae lah
Full red. Apa?
Arsenal
Ya, pakai Dortmund anjing. Bilang.
Arsenal
Arsenal Ojil sih.
Mesut Ozil
Aing karo apa ya?
Madrid dipakai
Baru mah coba.
sok
Sok atuh. Orang ngomong nyoror Madrid. Aing mah pakai ieu atuh yo. Pakai ieu. Selke. Selke gacor pisan boy, boy. Let's go. Tah, 19 nonton langsung anjing. Kalau ya boy. Lo banyak. Cek. Let's go. Isa MU lah main MU.
MU lawan Barca guys.
MU. Tas stick pokoknya stick aja didinya ya, dioknya. Stick didinya mana dia buat tan stick ke maju di dia.
Aing stick 2 di dia berarti.
Nah, pakai ieu mana HP mana? Orang rek kabel chat lagi. Kabel chat.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Karo ek boy gimana boy? Lupa saya. Waduh, anjing mesinnya pahit, so itu mah maksudnya.
Alah.
Anjing. Mesinnya mati, guys. Aduh, kita pakai Iniesta aja lah.
Runita, Dok. Tembus maksudnya anjing. Wah, anjing lu bacet ieu mah euy. MU mana sih MU bacet? MU anjing. MU lu bacet. Anjing nah, gulung bae ge, gulung aja si MU anjing.
Udah lah. Udah ah.
Emang digulung ge nya, ya boy. Digulung ge bacet MU nya.
Enggak. Kan udah
Main we.
jam segini kok kalian belum pada tidur, guys. Ramadan Karim, bro. Ayo apa? Oke, kita terbatik
New hope, new aspirations, same drama. It is a pleasure to welcome everyone back to a new season. Everything building now towards the imminent kickoff. Manchester United against
Siksa.
Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter.
Waduh.
There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium. I've been hit by it too.
So off
Ini
we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Gulung.
Yeah.
Gulung.
Tembus anjing.
Siksa.
Big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've
Aduh.
just seen. They
Saya
have a
terlalu
habit of making
meremehkan,
their
guys.
presence felt.
Terlalu
Here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks
Tadi
like
ganti anjing. 11.
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from
Sapi
the
guys,
pass and the
sebenarnya guys,
finish.
kayak sapi. Gak apa-apa kita balas
Manchester
guys.
United have an early lead. Good start. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Then it's Suarez, and it's Luis Suarez, Ibrahimovic, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Good ball, cut out in the nick of time. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent
Kampret.
chance. Looked very promising.
Yeah, the communication lines were working
Iya,
really well, but the supply line
anjir.
just had a bit of a blockage.
Kampret guys. Tuh bodinya.
United are still boasting a perfect record with a quarter of the season gone.
And I'm thoroughly enjoying the run. For me, they're the best team in the league so far. They've set a standard that will be hard to maintain, but what a fantastic start for them.
It's beautiful,
Let's
intricate
go,
passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing.
Yeah.
Right place, right time. It was just as well the defender was on hand to mop it up.
Halo Kak, halo Aska, welcome.
Titi
Sorry ya guys, belum gak dibacain. Kita lagi fokus nih. Udah
tries a
jalan.
through ball. Looks like a good ball through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Looks to slip it through.
Iya, aduh. Salah.
Gulung we.
Smalling
Wah.
passes it through. It's a long forward pass.
Anjir, beda banget.
Out for a throw. Rakitic tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put it
No.
He's away.
Buat kun.
Oh, great save, real class.
Coy.
I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Buat kun. Buat
That's a
kun.
hit. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can
Mantap,
assure you
mantap,
that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Messi kita mati soalnya guys. Jadi
Buat.
mainin. Messinya moda.
That is Suarez. They were tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Pogba pumps it upfield. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Pogba. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Aduh, guys.
Defending was strong and
Fokus,
firm. Looks to thread it through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's broken through.
Aduh.
Has stayed down.
Guys.
Titi with the ball through. The first 45 minutes are up.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Manchester United, happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may
Ah.
err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it.
Ah,
They could
Aduh,
try
betul.
to spread it from here, we'll see.
Digne. Mkhitaryan proves too strong there. Digne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good interception.
Aduh.
Ibrahimovic.
Wah.
Now the
Buh,
pass.
boskeun anjing. Dongo. Ow.
And it's Denis Suarez. Denis Suarez.
Aduh.
Knocks it towards the front.
Aduh.
Spoon forward. Mathieu gets into the right position to intercept. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's made
Aduh.
certain that won't get
Duh, duh,
through.
duh. Kata sih.
And he's on his way! Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending. Look, no question that's a foul.
Aduh.
And that's off target.
Oh, it's miles away. Surely he knew he couldn't score from there.
Mathieu battles to win it back. Looks to slip it through. Neymar. He's had a look.
Iya, aduh. Iya, ada tiga ya, bos.
The keeper's equal to it.
Ini yang
Oh, he's done ever so well.
Oh,
Aduh,
much more
maaf,
than
guys.
a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Masuk nih, bos.
Pogba.
Ibra.
Looks like he's
Ow.
in need of protection here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Hah?
Denis Suarez
Non? Oke.
dinks one in.
Wis,
Right
siap
through
barang.
the middle.
Eh,
Ibrahimovic with a beautifully timed run.
hey.
Rakitic. Pogba
Aduh.
does well there. Alert. Who's going to make this theirs?
Aduh.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Boom.
Ibrahimovic is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mkhitaryan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Iya.
Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Smalling passes it through. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Apa sih?
Pogba
Kita
with the ball
kontak.
through. United just have to run down the clock. Neymar.
Waduh.
He's done well to tidy up the situation.
Gol doang.
Digne.
Iya ini. Hey.
Shooting chance! Yes!
Blunder wah.
We thought it was over!
Right.
It's all square
Siapa
once
jadi ya?
more.
5. 2 lah. 2.
jadiin tentara ntar guys, biar politik ya.
Surais, cok, Surais.
Biar berpolitik. Kalau jadi polisi takut dibunuh soalnya.
Too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been.
And time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United are held on the opening day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Mana?
Listen, a draw is never a bad thing on the opening day of a new season because some new players trying new methods, so not losing helps confidence while all that begins to bed in.
Well, that's it
Kalian
from us.
sudah pada-
Thanks very much, Jim.
Udah jam berapa
Very
pada
good day
guys?
to you
WIB
from
semua kah?
both of us.
Ayo, Jak, Liga Jak.
WIB,
Ah,
Wita atau Wito? Oke, saya
Ya,
pamit
Jan.
dulu.
Tik si Jinang di Dok. Mainan itu. Main. Gas, gas. Sama boy tadi, boy. Sama. Ramos mati, guys. Toni Kroos suruh mana ya? Gulung nang salke iki. Siapa nang salke di gulung? Ready. Toni Kroos ini guys, jujur mati maning back lah. Anjing. Satu gulung-gulung ya. Mati paling anjing. Pastor Ronaldo. Let's go.
Let's go.
Kena bantai. Gas.
Baju aman.
Oh, aman. Gas. HP mana ya? Halo, orang mulai di eta.
Welcome to you all. I'm glad to say the game is back again.
Let's
If
go.
you needed reminding, it's time to fasten those seatbelts for the endless roller coaster ride that is to come. Real Madrid against Schalke.
Yep.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Baogo. Toni Kroos. And it's Bale. Benzema. Schalke are still boasting a perfect record with a quarter of the season gone.
And I'm thoroughly enjoying the run. And for me, they're the best team in the league so far. They've set a standard that will be hard to maintain, but what a fantastic start for them.
Astor Ronaldo guys.
Kroos tries the route one option. Bale!
Easy
Oh,
sama.
that keeper's done ever so well. Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Makanya.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Eh.
It's been such a positive start. I think the next step has
And
to
guys.
involve tucking one away.
Siksa. Dulu.
And the finish!
Main asing.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were...
Wes,
The
sip.
foul.
Boleh kok.
Simple decision for the referee. Marcelo.
Oh, ih. Shit.
Choupo-Moting pushes it out wide. Cagliari tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the
Ronaldo.
execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Spoon forward. Forward it goes. Benzema. Good strong hand by the keeper.
Easy. Kain
Through
bersit,
to
mundur
the
sit.
goalkeeper.
Mundur eh.
Choupo-Moting brings it forward. Konoplyanka.
Iya. Malam. Ronaldo.
The ball's loose and he's after it. Ronaldo goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Goretzka. Who's going to make this theirs? Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Konoplyanka.
Pala.
Aogo looks to slip it through.
Oh, sih guys. Nice.
Here's a corner.
Nice. Oke, boleh. Boleh.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Carvajal.
Teretak.
Goretzka.
Let's go, guys.
Benzema. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cut out in the
Anjing.
nick of time.
Tuh.
Aim forward.
Ah.
And we hit half-time. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. Change perhaps after half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver.
Gulung,
as we hoped.
boy.
Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has
Nendang,
left
guys,
us
nendangnya,
hoping that
guys.
someone could step up and produce something a little more magical.
Haha.
Koke gets it back. Now the pass. Ronaldo with the ball through. Fires it in low.
Eh.
Worst cross in the...
Let's go, guys.
It's only enhanced his already huge reputation. They're obviously hoping for an early second half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Let's go. Gocek
Got
sedikit.
the ball glued to his feet. Aimed long and direct. Toni Kroos tries a through ball, and he's cut it out. Now it's Choupo-Moting. Maya passes it through. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Carvajal was not to be moved. Maya lobs it in gently. Wants to play him in. But a minor communications breakdown.
Yes. Guys.
Nacho does well there, alert. Choupo-Moting.
Gulung.
Choupo-Moting has a goal. And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I
Ecet
can
guys.
only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
And it's Choupo-Moting. Looks like a good ball through.
Go, let's go.
Konoplyanka. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows
Hey.
it.
Gulung.
Leave it. Just needed better contact.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. Goretzka sticks in a foot to win it back.
Hey.
Maya pumps it forwards. Casemiro into the last 5 minutes. Real Madrid just have to run down the clock.
Nice.
Wants to
Alhamdulillah
slip it
guys.
through.
Lo, jelek.
Apalah sih. Tarkam guys.
And he's
Oh,
been
offside,
judged
guys.
offside.
Let's go, bisa nih.
Mundur semua guys.
Caliuri tries to get it forward quickly.
Anjing.
Fires from
Anjing.
distance.
Anjing.
Let's go guys. Win.
And that is it.
Pucuk,
The
guys.
referee has seen enough. Day one, job done. The perfect start they craved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, you never quite know how the first match of any competition is going to go, but I thought they did a good job.
Sama. Kulit.
Pucuk guys.
Yo, siapa sih? Salah gue. Kayaknya deh, yang Real
Iya.
Salah gue.
Wih.
Oh, Madrid. Ayo, Madrid.
Boy. Main boy.
Barca. Barca enggak? Oh, Barca Madrid.
El Clasico guys. Aduh, mati semua guys. Mati semua guys. Stick hiji di dimen. Goblok di itu maneh. Ini stick 2 anjing. Nah, di ditu. Gaje. Di dia tah pendek. Messi aman kah? Anjing, cok. Messinya cok, lihat cok. Hese atuh mainnya, Bos. Mana Messi? Geser tuh, geser. Ini lop, jalan. Messi kita ini udah. Aduh, suaranya tapi mati, coy. Apa? Kita pakai apa? Gak ada LOF lagi, guys. Jadi masif, ay. Stegen aja dah apa. Oke sih nih. Astor Ronaldo. Ini mati kabeh, cok. Kita bakal lihat gimana Madrid hari ini. Gak ngaruh lah mati mah. Mainin aja udah, Great Bell-nya mati juga. Mana Benzema. Aduh, Karim Benzema. Emang Ronaldo apa ya? Ronaldo jadi apa? Itu anjing. Marking deh guys. Waduh. Marking. anjing.
Wis, bot katanya guys. Lihat, pucuk.
Tadi. Waduh,
Bewok coy. Lihat El Clasico guys. El Clasico yang mainnya pemula semua. Dia lebih jago dari saya guys.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly.
Tuh,
Once all the
kandang
pleasantries
decul
are
guys.
complete. And our live game is Barcelona against Real Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion
pencet, guys,
alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Tries a through ball. Will come loose.
Apalah.
Ronaldo.
Alay guys pemain Barca guys.
Ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Ronaldo. Buat su. Ih, salah cok, blunder cok. Aduh, lebih dong guys.
Dong, saya guys.
Toni Kroos
Ronaldo guys.
towards the front. He has it out wide now. He's slid it through.
Bebeskeun.
Corner it is.
Geser dot.
Towering header.
Alah.
Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Emang kosong.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in.
Oh,
Such
okay.
a margins of
Okay.
success and failure in this game.
Baru
So
satu
close.
game kocak.
Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've
Guys,
already
kalau
got that
baca,
defence
kalau
unsettled,
komen.
and now they've got to back it up.
Fokus guys.
Some clever work on
Banyak
the flank.
bacot ini.
Yeah, they seem to be
Voila.
encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside.
Bebeskeun.
keep an eye on that to
Alay
see
guys.
if it all works out.
Oh, bagok.
Kroos tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the wing.
Nah, masuk
Ronaldo
pisan
needs
guys.
to get on the end of this. Shot at goal.
Anjing. Slow dulu bos.
And it's Alcacer.
Anjing. Apalah.
Somehow cuts it out. Matia. Barcelona still to register a shot on target. Kroos tries to
Alah.
stick it through. Ter Stegen comes out and deals with it. Digne. Denis Suarez going full steam ahead down the left flank. Messi.
Let's go with Messi-nya.
Can he find a finish?
Alay guys.
Not gonna get that. Messi hits it. Goal, Barcelona.
Blunder. Gimana? Kita coret.
Outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the
Gimana,
better of the
gimana?
keeper.
Di sini
Yeah,
aja
he
udah jadi
always had the
tentara.
keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Blunder goblok. Nah, ini aduh.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Balas guys.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the
Madrid
opener,
di tangan
they
yang
want to see
salah.
their team make all the running from here.
Spoon forward.
Alah.
That had to be more accurate. And it's Sergio Roberto. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Sergio Roberto.
Aduh.
Looks like a good ball through.
Aduh. Ayo guys.
Matia positions himself well and cuts it out.
Dikit ya guys ya.
And it's Sergio Roberto. Keylor Navas gets it upfield. Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
Aduh.
It's a pity he slightly mistimed his run. Maybe he wasn't expecting the ball to come his way as fast as it did.
Sergio Ramos. Benzema passes it through. Looks to slip it
Apalah
through.
banyak skill anjing.
down by a lack of accuracy. Iniesta. And it's half-time here.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Barcelona, happier of the teams, heading in for half-time. 1-0. Barcelona carry a one-goal lead into the second half.
Blunder nih. Let's go.
Chance! Great
Biar
reaction.
panik dulu guys.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Ronaldo.
Salto! Himself at it. Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Chance! Neymar chance! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That
Bang,
was
maaf
very
ya
good
kalau
to
nggak
watch.
baca bang, lagi serius soalnya lagi El Clasico. Bola. Namanya teknik. Aduh.
Digne. Alcacer is effectively being marked out of the game.
Blunder lagi guys.
Yeah, better communication and lots
Ih,
of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Kontra-atak guys.
Benzema. Aimed long and direct.
Wih, itu gol.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Berhasil gol kenapa ya?
Rakitic. Iniesta pumps it upfield. Nicely
Gila,
measured
Messi.
pass. Can he find a
Bang
finish
Messi.
now?
Pepeng.
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Pepeng. Oke. Toxic dikit. Nih, lihat deh.
Keeper sees it all the way.
Pas kalau nafas.
Well won, that's good play.
Kainian kondur ya guys.
Dennis
Aduh.
Suarez.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Sergio Ramos does well to read it and intercepts. Iniesta.
Kenapa guys? Ngelag guys.
Rakitic with the ball through. Thrust towards the
Tarkam
front
ini.
line. Sergio Roberto does well there. Alert. Now the pass.
Lama amat larinya. Ayo cowok. Counter cowok langsung cowok.
And it's Alcacer. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. A chance!
Bego. Bego kalah.
Well, there's no point in adopting
Yeah,
a
big one,
conservative
yeah.
attitude now.
Aduh,
As long
panik
as they
dikit.
don't lose their shape completely, they have to throw men forward in this situation.
Anjing. Bego dia guys.
Who's going to make
Cok.
this theirs? Gets into the right position to intercept. Benzema has been caught offside.
Ngapain cowok?
Well, it was the early through ball
Big
that almost
good.
caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Well positioned to make that interception. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it.
Bego guys. Nah guys, ada top selanjutnya guys.
Ball's loose, who's going there?
Aduh, gak masuk guys.
Just off target.
Guys,
Well, how
baik.
close can you get? That must have been a matter of inches.
Gimana nih, kampret bang. Dikit.
Looks like a
Ayo,
good
guys.
ball through. Bale.
Anjing, dribblenya meriah guys.
To the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Tries a through ball.
Roxy. Apalah, out.
Time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Ampura, guys.
Barcelona, hold on. It's a
Madrid.
narrow squeak, bit of luck. Some
Kita tunggu di
judgment.
kandang, guys.
1-0 the score at the final whistle. The end of the game. Reflections?
Barcelona made their intentions clear that nothing else
Kita
but a win
lihat
would
siapa
do.
yang sedang
These games are
ditusuk,
always
guys.
tough. You know, it's not always about form. It's not always about class or style. It's about pride and.
Main kita main. Kita manggil yang mau main dulu, guys. Bang Rijalnya. Dia pakai kalki. Lawan MU. Set MU, guys. MU. Apakah MU layak main di sini? Fans MU. Aduh, bagaimana? Menang dong.
Berarti biar poinmu 4 ya?
Jelas.
Stick 2.
Madem si kipas Jim
Ada nih.
ora maksudnya ngisora si di dhuwurna nomor 28 nya pencet dhuwur nah mangana lagi mangana so udah teh mangana atau diangkat atau tarik nah ini ya dhuwurna awis 8 bro awis najap ada bis anjing mati coba ada cu
Aduh, berani mati.
mati kabeh ini Naskah Dodot Putra ke siapa ini? Halo bang, halo Muhammad Fahmi. Telat ini. Orang krungu ya? Ya orang krungu ya? Si kayak melung ya? Ya nanti orang krungu ya? Ini ya. Gas dok. Perintis sinetron atau lupa kan?
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Schalke against Manchester United. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Pogba, and he's there to cut it out. Bermudez tries to locate someone up front. Mata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Carrick. And it's Konoplyanka. Meyer passes it through. Konoplyanka. Followed by a marauding run.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Looks to slip it through.
Ooh.
Rooney with a shot. Goal! Manchester United.
Win.
The breakthrough strike. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
United have an early lead. Good start. Goretzka. Oh, that's neat. Now the pass. Koke Positions himself well and cuts it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Smalling pumps it upfield. And it's Mbolo. Maya really struggling to influence the game.
Well, he appears to be singled out here as the enemy number one, and he's the one that they're looking to get to first. And I think they think if they get to him, then they're probably going to stop the main threat. So I think they've got to come up with a fresh idea to combat that.
Pogba with the ball through. Goretzka. Maya. Looks like a good ball through. Goretzka. Aim forward.
Motim.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Looking to force his way through. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Pogba puts his foot on the gas. Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Koke. Choupo-Moting. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, well into... And it's half-time here.
Schalke find themselves trailing and not having the best of outings, so it calls for a collective effort now of fighting spirit and a show of pride, just to sort things out. Schalke need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Ibrahimovic. There's charges in. And it's Pogba. Ibrahimovic. Ball's loose, he's getting there. Nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Tries a through ball. Mbolo.
Yeah.
Pulls himself at it. And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Monty.
Really well taken goal.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Schalke grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
De Gea gets it upfield. Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
Look, all it needs now is a slightly later run beyond that defence and the flag will stay down. It's a move that looks very promising, and of course the timing is absolutely key.
Out wide to the right. Mbolo looking to get on the end of this. They got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Oh, Schalke!
And the comeback is complete.
De Gea maybe was unsighted by his own defence there. Just look at the way the ball sneaked through that defensive line, and I don't think he could pick it up until it was way too late.
He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there.
Yeah.
Just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Schalke take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Choupo-Moting plays it out to the wing. Can he find the finish now? And that would have won it.
Oh, that could so easily have been game over. There would have been no way back from 3 behind.
He's had a go! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Mkhitaryan with a delicate ball. And Bolo makes himself available. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now it's Choupo-Moting. Maya, and he's on his way! Looks like a good ball through.
Goal.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Smalling cuts it out. Forward it goes. Pogba knocks it towards the front. Ibrahimovic finds the offside trap. Goretzka has created one goal already. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Yeah, that does look a foul.
Linting
Referee's given a
saja.
free kick.
Masa itu? Itu kenal sih itu. Bukan juga kunaon Anjing.
Great effort,
Ini
but
kan
he's
bukan
produced
Burigo
a
sih.
save to match.
Ada cuk. Tiang ya? Orang anjing. Dah anjing nang buri gawang anjing kejut ya. Absen bolo.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, he's broken through.
Oh, anjing
Stop, that wasn't easy.
He made
Yang main-main kalau
That is that.
kalau main kalau
Schalke did it the
apa?
hard way. A testament to their great
Apa,
powers of
kalau
recovery. They have defied the odds. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Absen bola.
Let's go.
Absen bola.
Lawannya keras, guys.
Gurem kabeh di.
Nyanya lah yang main game
Gas lah. Gas, boy.
Sabar.
Neymar Messi nih. Neymar
Aduh, Suarez.
Gas. Absen bola.
Anjir.
Oke.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Barcelona against Schalke. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Aduh.
So in 90 minutes, we will be
Absen
at
bola.
exactly the halfway point of this season. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who could make the difference?
Kaget dikit.
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organizer. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Okay, interesting.
Nice, Embolo.
Koke passes it through. Mathieu gets
Wait.
it back. Who's going to make this theirs?
Wajir.
That's
Apa itu,
It's
bos?
a free kick for that.
Penting anjing ya.
It's not taking him long. That's going to be a
Pensiun
booking.
kemarin. Pensiun langsung. Di lifting sih. Aduh. Terus kemarin yang lalu sih udah.
Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And it's Digne. Done very well to intervene.
Oh, jap.
Spoon forward. Goretzka.
Aduh.
Looks like a good ball through.
Boy. Aduh.
Hernández positions himself well and cuts it out. Rakitic tries a long pass towards the front.
Aduh. Ini tidur dia.
No, that's not the ball.
Malam
he
guys,
wants.
Absen
tidur
bolos.
dia.
Absen bolos.
Kolasinac goes for the cross.
6.
Digne pumps it upfield.
Gol.
Now it's Konoplyanka. Rafinha. Sergio Roberto does well there. Alert. Aimed forward. Thrust towards the front line. Now it's Choupo-Moting.
Anjing.
Mathieu demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now it's Choupo-Moting. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Sing.
Rafinha tries to get it forward quickly. Tries a through ball.
Bagus banget. Aduh.
Gol.
Ya. Gol.
Kolasinac. Makes
Boy.
the route one option.
Bakal boy.
Boy.
Swept in.
Anjir, ada kesan.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half.
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action.
Wait.
It is 0-0 here at half-time. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Sergio Roberto knocks it
Banget
towards
guys.
the front.
Anjir.
Fair effort, he reacted well.
Schalke didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that. And I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Choupo-Moting looks to slip it through. That intervention was very necessary. Aimed long and direct.
Ya, oke.
Nicely measured pass. Now it's Alcacer.
Iya.
Penalti.
Comes in hard,
Ya,
but he's taken
kampret.
enough of the ball. That's not going to make it. Iniesta with the ball through. Now the pass. And it's Choupo-Moting. Rafinha. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Nah,
The
itu
communication
gitu kan.
lines were working really
Bukan
well,
boy,
but
bukan
the
boy.
supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Skemanya belum kena.
Gol.
Looks to slip it through. Choupo-Moting with the ball through.
Ya, guys.
Iya.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
Itu teknik harimau bukan sapi, Bang.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Masa gitu bisa sapi.
And it's Choupo-Moting.
Men.
Choupo-Moting with a delicate ball. Mathieu. Digne. Neymar passes it through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Great save, real class.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Weh. Bakal
Oh,
kolok.
poor contact, nothing on the shot. Forward it goes. Mathieu battles to win it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries a through ball. Goretzka showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Surely he scores! Iniesta. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Messi tries running with the ball at his feet. Messi, oh, he's broken
Let's
through.
go. Let's go. Let's go. Kita coret lagi, coba.
Huge
Kita
goal.
coret lagi. Wah.
Farmer reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Look, that's one of the first things you
Barca
learn,
di
whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or
Yeah.
spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Well read, he sorted that out.
Hey.
One from immediate danger.
Hey, satu lagi.
Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Farmer catches it safely. Clears it out of harm's way. And that's it. What
Barca
a
di
game.
atas.
End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Barcelona leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Kita menang.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that
Guys,
focus.
kita pulang dulu. Assalamualaikum.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.